Rhea Ripley says
this is what we challenge you!
The nightmare of the women's division is here.
Mommy's gonna take what she wants.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
A pile of championship title wins, a Royal Rumble winner. Rhea Ripley is a 100% proven threat.
No questioning that. You talk about nightmare opponents. Rhea Ripley is the living embodiment of that concept. It takes a lot of courage to step inside the ring with her.
Courage or foolishness, dealing with a competitor on Ripley's level is a challenge that most superstars just aren't up to. Period. She's that strong, that smart, and that deadly.
And Ripley is ready for battle. The Prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
From Laredo, Texas, Roxanne.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar, especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
Does this woman have the answer for Ripley's trademark toughness, do you believe?
Cole, I don't know if there's anybody in WWE or beyond who can match raw power with the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
And we're about to get things going here with the young and hungry Roxanne Perez, the self-proclaimed prodigy.
Well, Roxanne's body of work speaks for itself. This is a superstar who knows what it takes to be a winner, what it takes to be a champion here in WWE. That's what puts Roxanne a cut above a number of her colleagues, even at such a relatively young age.
Yeah, Corey, Perez has proven herself to be extremely driven, extremely tenacious, and we're... Look at this, Byron.
Raise your forehead, sit.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Locks up.
Aggressive shove there. Check out this athleticism.
Wheelbarrow into a face buster. Nice.
Down for the pin. Lifts up the shoulder.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy.
To the arm. Terrible. Manages to reverse it.
Locking up.
Oh boy, making a statement with that shove.
Corey, what's one thing Roxanne needs to focus on in this match?
Above all else, Cole, Roxanne's going to need to focus on her ability to adapt. It's arguably Roxanne's greatest strength as a competitor, and it's allowed her to always have an answer, no matter the opponent.
She's looking to go top rope here from way up.
able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Effective.
Lights out here.
Oh, no, maybe not.
And she kicks out.
She's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible. Multiple stops.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. She went airborne and missed.
Oh, God. And she's beginning to look a little weary.
Roxanne looking to push the advantage after that. Running drop kick on the money. There's more to come.
Going down low, basement style.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Oh, there's the old stump puller leg snap.
Oh, snap your hamstring.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. Nasty face rake to stop that attack.
Man. Textbook side Russian leg sweep.
Just raining down punches.
Just going all out with every blow. Making the climb to the top rope.
From the top.
And does not get it. Ooh, what a forearm club.
Well scouted by Ripley.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
Tie. Wow, Ripley got her.
There's two. Shoulders up. Shoulders up.
Just when you think it's the end, she stays alive.
What amazing resilience. Is this the start of a comeback?
And Ripley is stunned right now. So many opponents have fallen to that move, but not this one.
Clothesline after clothesline. And she just avoided some serious damage. DDT! That shot from Perez was like a bolt of lightning.
And Roxanne's spirits are running high now.
Oh, Days with a drop kick.
Ripley is down, and she might be out.
Roxanne Perez looking for pop rocks. Rhea went down in a heap.
Two, and a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Impressive kick out. Ripley showing she has the heart of a warrior.
A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last one. What a boot.
Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops.
Just grounded and pounded.
Middle rope forearm on point.
She's just taken so much damage to this point.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter.
launching.
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake.
She gets bounced into the corner. Perez on the receiving end. Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
These women are ripping each other to shreds.
How are they moving? These combatants have been beaten to all hell.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
Ripley is in complete control.
Brutality on the mind of Ripley. Getting ready.
Rhea Ripley with the
Muscling up her opponent for riptide. I think Ripley can end this.
2 count. And that'll do it. It's finally over. These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
You
her hand raised.
I'm sure we're going to hear some excuses from Perez after this loss.
Oh, Roxy doesn't need excuses, Saxton. She needs revenge.
The War Raiders are back.
A team that has been dominant in tag team wrestling for over a decade.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders!
Held championships on multiple brands in WWE and nearly every continent before that. The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
Unapologetic to their core, selfish to their core. This is the Judgment Day.
Well, the Judgment Day don't care who they offend or who they tick off because they always have the numbers.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 370 pounds, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the Judgment Day.
Always in full force when the Judgment Day is around. It's never quite a fair fight.
Strength in numbers. It's not Judgment Day's fault the competition isn't as prepared for battle.
It's hard to be prepared to be jumped from behind or blindsided during a match.
Unless you're always prepared, like the Judgment Day. These are the kids your parents warned you about. The kids your parents begged you to stay away from.
The Judgment Day roaming around WWE like they own the place.
A mentality that served plenty of legends very well and only does the same for future legends like the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day has turned themselves into one of the most formidable groups in all of WWE. Cutthroat tactics, rule bending, backstage ambushes. They'll do whatever it takes to win.
I respect Judgment Day's approach to competition. Why play by the rules and wait your turn when you can just go take what you want? If you don't like it, then stay out of their way.
Staying out of Judgment Day's business might be easier said than done. They're always looking for their next target to annihilate.
And with the War Raiders involved, this match is going to be more like an all-out war. There is nothing Eric and Ivar love more.
Going to the cover. It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Trying to wrap up this match fast.
And just in time, he gets out of there. Vicious double foot stomp. Measuring. Oof, face stomp. Man.
Down jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
He tags in his partner.
Effective arm drag.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
And evades the attack.
Gut check by Finn.
My goodness, that'll stop anyone.
And that has to bring Eric down a peg.
Yeah, Balor taking a vicious approach with that maneuver, doing what it takes to produce results.
And Eric
Escapes danger.
Oh, he flips that around. Clothesline! Take it over!
Going for the win here.
He gets an emphatic kick out.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Eric gets countered.
He wastes no time dodging the attack. Dodges out of the way. Sent to the corner.
Slam. What power from this team.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
Just kicking out at 1 takes a lot in a match like this.
Just punishing their opponent.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Ooh.
Sweeps the legs. Crushing double stomp.
Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Whoa, just floating through the air.
And Ivar with the wherewithal to counter.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here. Tagging in. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
And Finn's ruthlessness being called into question after that attack.
Yeah, Eric with a very efficient form of offense.
What's Eric planning here?
Big clothesline. Balor's in deep peril here.
Here's the breaks the pin and makes the save.
Big splash.
Placing him in the corner here.
Trading counters here.
Working on their arm. Punch to the face.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. You have to respect these men for taking it to the next level. This one's becoming too close to call.
Yeah, it's hard to predict how this one will end.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Tags made. This is classic tag team wrestling.
Double team in effect. Ooh. Perfect chemistry on the same page.
Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go.
Not looking good. In this position. Oh, and he stops that offense.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
He got to think of a quick count.
Oh, wait a minute. There it is.
That's a counter with style.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Eric
corner.
Massive double foot stomp. And now JD is playing to the crowd.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Oh, stuck between the corner and a splash. Caving in the abdomen. Strong kick. My goodness.
What's Eric thinking here?
Oh, yeah, it's on now.
Oh. Sword kick.
Knife edge chop and
Boom, drop kick. And he's looking up. It could be all over. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
and into the turnbuckle he goes.
With the overhead kick. Climbing up the corner.
This is where Finn Balor's at home.
Did Balor secure a win?
Oh, man, ref couldn't get out of the way. In off the tag.
Up across the shoulders and driven straight down.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2.
Got it. What a match and what a great team. Now let's look back at that amazing action.
Here are your winners, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the Judgment Day.
Let the reign of darkness rage on. As more people suffer, the Judgment Day grows even more deadly.
The raid has been called off.
A discouraging outcome for the War Raiders.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Santiago, Chile, Stephanie Vaquer!
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is an art form.
A competitor who is always laser focused on the competition. I expect big things from her tonight.
The Pitbull is here.
Representing American-made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Nile.
You know, Nile's not the biggest woman around, but Nile has honed her body into a finely tuned weapon.
As tenacious and vicious as they come.
Yeah, Nile's bite is much worse than her bark.
Yeah, but her teeth are sharpened and she's looking for a win.
This may be cliche, but Nile proves it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the fight in the dog.
The bell rings and you have to admit she's like a bull seeing red.
All business, no frills. Once she sets her sights on an opponent, she's on them until she gets the W.
Definitely not the type of competitor you want to take lightly.
On the other side of the ring is a competitor who practically lives in the gym. Nile. Anytime Nile isn't in the ring, she's hitting the weight room to further perfect her already incredible physique.
Yeah, Nile trains exceptionally hard. She knows that success in the ring starts with great conditioning and preparation. When she climbs through those ropes, she's ready to take down anything and anyone.
Oof.
Staying attached and moves nicely into a tight headlock.
Great counter, and that controls the pace.
Oh!
Oh, man. She reverses and creates it.
Oh, here we go behind.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful Charlotte's Web.
Shoulder is up after two.
Not going to allow things to end this early.
Ah, kick right in the face.
And into the collar and elbow. Just saying, get away from me.
I think she just really felt that one.
This isn't anything you can't fight back from by any means.
Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here. Fighting back with everything she has. Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
She dodges out of the way.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. And gets out of trouble by fighting out of that one. Crippling attack on the knee. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Corey, what's Nile got to do here to get the upper hand?
Ivy's recipe for success is going to come down to her power game. Those muscles aren't just for show, Cole. They can be the keys to the kingdom if Ivy plays her cards right.
A display of force. She's struggling and looking like an easy target. All the way up. Gut-wrench suplex.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. She goes back into the ring.
What is this competitor looking to do now? Wrapping up their opponent. All the way up. Perch on their shoulders. Torture rack applied.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Great job anticipating Ivy. Boom!
Trapped in the corner, unleashing the headbutts.
Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt. Alley-oop!
Ivy in grave danger here. Tight spot for Ivy here.
Trying to put them away, able to counter.
And a clothesline counter.
Turning the tables.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Now look at this laser focus. She's looking to put this to bed.
A counter by Nile.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Oh no! Pin, shoulders down.
Trying to end it.
She still fights out in one.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there. Got the head scissors on.
Sharp elbow.
Ivy is losing grip of this match now.
Ivy's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Oh my God, a DDT!
Lights out.
Oh my!
Patented maneuver out of the Ivy Nile playbook. The Dragon Sleeper is applied.
This is agonizing. It doesn't take long. It's over. She just couldn't fight it any longer.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Here is your winner, Ivy Nile.
A big win for Ivy Nile.
Ivy Nile was in attack mode, and boy, did it pay off. And it leads to victory.
That pitbull power was on display, and Ivy just proved once again how dangerous she really is.
Wrestling has more than one
royal family.
And it's...
Raw is where everyone on the roster dreams.
The second generation.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
The always impressive Sami Zayn.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
The man that could throw Gunther is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Sami Zayn has been in WWE for over a decade, but every year he seems to get even better.
Well, there's no telling what he has his sights set on next.
This man's opponent has winning embedded in his DNA. A major test when facing off against Bron Breakker.
The unpredictable badass of WWE is here.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker!
Absolute power, absolute aggression. This kid's the real deal.
I agree, Cole. He's already more than living up to his family pedigree.
A young man who eats, sleeps, and breathes success.
Think about this. Bron Breakker won the NXT Championship only a few months into his tenure at NXT. And then he goes on to win the Intercontinental title only a few months into his tenure on the main roster.
Well, right now is the time for Braun to do what badasses do best.
And here we go with the always hungry Bron Breakker.
Yeah, Cole, and that hunger is what's made Breakker such a threat. He knows he's the future of WWE, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to prove his point.
And he's willing to do that to whoever stands in his way.
And in the opposite corner, we've got Sami Zayn.
From bell to bell, he's fighting with everything he has, no matter the situation. It's really hard to match Sami's energy and dedication in the ring. Wrecking the shoulder. And stays one step ahead.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Quick reflexes. Submission time. Ropes forced to break.
That'll give him a sense of relief.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Bam!
And he goes crashing to the outside. he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. And Sami is looking to the crowd for some support.
I don't know anyone that's more deserving of some praise and appreciation.
Oh my gosh, with one hand. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that.
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Target of the arm. Ooh! The official clearing the area as this match continues on. Right to the face.
My God. You can tell he's looking to end this here.
Locking up with one another.
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner.
There's some power behind that punch.
Forearm to the kidneys. And the brunt of all that impact goes right to the head.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Corey, what do you think Sami Zayn has to do in this one to really take control?
It wouldn't hurt for Sami to get a little more aggressive, Cole. Sami's an even-keeled guy, but if you push him enough, he'll push back. What Sami needs to do here, though, is not wait to be pushed. He needs to take charge as soon as possible.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
And a stop to the gut, too.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, my Lord! Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him.
Down with a Frankensteiner.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Barely kicks out.
Somehow, this was all but over.
Not even a one count there.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. Cranking the head.
Ooh, Breaker sidesteps out of that.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
And Sami is countered.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Launched with a suplex. Just got thrown around like a sack of do-you-know-what.
And Zayn getting knocked around there.
We're reaching that point where one more big maneuver could change the whole match. That was vicious.
Breaker might have him.
There it is.
Now the pin. He kicks out somehow.
Oh, man, what a kick out. Sami Zayn remains one of the most tenacious superstars. Taking flight.
Body splash.
What a beautiful moonsault.
And Breaker showcasing his arsenal.
Bron Breaker's got that dog on the top.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
With authority.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
On a stop. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Sami putting his mind to work and finding a good opening there.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Kick to the back.
And Breaker turns the tables.
And he avoids what was coming. Oh, what a DDT.
And Bron's having trouble managing this onslaught.
And this is Sami taking charge. The aggression has been upped, and Sami's not going to let anyone push him around here.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
And slamming their opponent's face to the canvas.
Step ahead there.
Bron able to take a stand there.
Yeah, Breaker's survival instincts are taking over.
Steering clear there.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Breaker's got a problem here.
A going for the pin.
No, my, that was close. Breaker just shattering expectations. Still ready for more after all that.
And Zayn is losing his mind right now.
Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
Look at this!
Suicide dive to the outside.
Cole does it better.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb.
Zayn finding that energetic offense.
And he tosses him back in now. This could be it for the 3 count. Kicks out. He still has life.
And you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
What a way to get out of that one.
Bron's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Sami with a big boot.
Is Zayn closing this out?
Cover. And Sami Zayn takes it. That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn.
Sami overcoming the odds in the form of Bron Breaker once again. Maybe this will finally teach Breaker not to underestimate Sami.
Somehow, Saxton, no one ever learns when it comes to Sami Zayn. You can't underestimate the man. You can't look past him because he will dig down deep and come back at you with all the willpower and heart that he has.
And as Bron Breaker just experienced, that's a lot of willpower.